Good morning, class. I'm Sneha teacher. I'm going to take civics today. Okay, I'm going to take second lesson of this civics and civics subject. But before that, I'm going to take the summary of the last lesson. In the last lesson, what you have learned? We have learned about constitution. What is constitution? Why constitution is created? And what is the need of creating constitution? And who created it? Okay, that we will see in short. Okay, after getting freedom, just see, I'm showing some pictures. Now, after getting freedom on 15th August 1947, okay, there are many questions arose in front of us, like how to handle our economy, how to solve our social issues, and how to look after the administration of India. And it is not possible to each state to come together and take the decision for our country. So what we have did, we have elected some people among us. These people are called representative. Okay, this representative from group, that group is called government. Now government is taking all the decisions and he is looking after all the administration of our country, but there is need to reduce the possibilities of misuse of the power, and also we have to safeguard the rights and freedom of the people. So what we have did, we need to create many rules and regulations, and for that we have created our Constitution of India. Now see, this is our Constitution of India, Book of Constitution. It is a very large document and it is a document which defines our country. Now see, our Constitution of India was formed by this Constituent Assembly and puts into action on 26 January 1950. So we celebrate 26 January as our Republic Day. Okay, this Constitution of India was formed on the date 26 January 1950. So we celebrated this day as a Republic Day. Then, now see, our India is the 7th largest country in the world. Okay, it has a huge property, matlab it is very big. So many people live in this country, and all these different kinds of people have certain rights and certain types of living. So they deserve to live normal and respectful life. For that, there is a need to create many rules and regulations so that people, the citizens of India, will enjoy their living, they live together, and also they live with dignity. For this, our Constitution of our Constituent Assembly came up with this document. Okay, what is that document? This is our Constitution of India. It includes many different kinds of rules and regulations which make sure that every citizens of India will live together, will live happily, and will live dignified life. Now see, for creating this kind of book, they took 3 years. Okay, and it has 255 pages. In this book, there are 255 pages. So, now it is not possible to read all these 255 pages. Okay, or not possible to read entire document. Then what they have did, they have created one page. Just by reading that one page, you will get all the basic summary of this document. And what was that page? That page is preamble. Now see, this is the page. This page is called preamble. And in your book, in your textbooks also, there is a picture of preamble, and your teacher also told you to learn this. So see, this is our preamble, which give the basic summary or basic principle of our Constitution of India. Now, what does this state? Now I am going to read this for you. Now, we, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution. Now, what is this all? You must be wondering that there are many difficult words. Okay, and how you can understand this difficult word? So what we are going to do? We are going to break this preamble into small phrases and try to understand by that way. Okay, now the first page. Now see, before that, I will tell you our Constituent Assembly created original preamble. Now look here. This is the above side. This is our original preamble, and this is revised preamble. Now, what is the original preamble? Our Constituent Assembly created this on 26 January 1950. But they didn't mention some few words. They did not mention some few words like, see here, socialist and secular. These words are not mentioned here. Okay, so these words are very important because it defines our country. So the lawmakers of our country, they felt the need of these two words, socialist and secular. Socialist and secular. So they revised this preamble. Okay, when they revised this preamble? In December 1976. Now listen carefully. The preamble was revised in December 1976. Okay, and this revised preamble was formed. Now, this is the main important basic summary of our constitution. So though that we are going to see in the further discussion. Now see, we are going to see this in a small phrases, simple phrases. Now, first phrase is, the starting sentence of our preamble is, we the people of India. It refers to all the people of India, the big or small, rich or poor. Okay, we the people of India means what? Whether big or small, or rich or poor, all we are the citizen of India. Now next sentence, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a, it means we are going to make our country. हम लोग अपनी कंट्री को कैसे बनाएंगे? Okay, how we are going to make our country. Now first point, sovereign. Okay, the first point is sovereign. What do you mean by sovereign? Sovereign means independence. Okay, so independent. Okay, after India was ruled by Britishers for long period. Okay, and this period was ended on 15th August 1947. So our country became independent and we are now free to take any decision. No can control us. Okay, sovereign means what? No other country can control us, or neither we are depending on other country. Okay, we are now free, and this is the main goal of our sovereign, that we need to be free. The independence is the basic goal of our constitution. So this is the first point. Okay, because of this, people can elect representative from among them, and they will form government. Now, see this picture, independent India and freedom to all. This is the meaning of sovereign. The next point, secular. Now, what is secular? Now, in India, there are many kinds of religious people. Okay? All religious, every religion has right to enjoy their religion, right to follow their religion, and they can whatever they want to choose, whichever religion they want to choose, they can choose it. Okay, so government will not discriminate among the people. They will not give importance to any one religion. They have to treat everyone equal. So there are many religions living in our India. So secularism means all religions of countries are considered as equal, and no religion will be considered as state religion, and state cannot discriminate among these all religions. This is the meaning of secular. Secular means what? हमारे देश में बहुत सारे धर्म के लोग रहते हैं और सभी धर्म को गवर्नमेंट को इक्वल मानना है, किसी भी एक रिलीजन को इम्पोर्टेंस ज्यादा नहीं देना है. ओके, दिस इज द मीनिंग ऑफ सेक्युलरिज्म. नाउ सी, हिंदू लोग रहते हैं, देयर आर जैन, बुद्धिज्म, सिखिज्म, क्रिश्चियनिटी, एंड देयर मेनी मोर रिलीजन्स आर इंडिया. नाउ द नेक्स्ट point is democratic. Okay, India is a democratic country. Democratic matlab kya? The government will take decisions and it will draw the policies for the people, for the benefit of the people. And government has to take important decisions for economic development, social development, and also to promote the common welfare. For that, all the people, it is not possible that all the people will come together and take decision daily. So we have elected some people, we are giving vote to them. See here, we are giving vote to them, and we are electing some people as our representative. These representative form a group, that group is called government. Okay, and government is taking decision for us. This is called democracy. Now, next point, socialist. Now, what is socialist? Socialist means in India, there are many kinds of people. Okay, big or small, poor and rich. So there should not be any gap between poor and rich people. The government does not have to discriminate among the people. Whatever wealth the country has, जितनी भी दौलत country के पास है, whatever wealth country has, that should be divided to all people. Okay, equally. सभी लोगों का उस पे अधिकार है. On the wealth of country, the every citizen has right on that wealth. It should not be concentrated in few people. मतलब किसी कम लोगों के पास ही वो पूरी दौलत नहीं जानी चाहिए. So this is the main aim of our country, that we have to give wealth to all the people. Okay, equally to all the people. Now, next point, that is our last point, republic. Now, what is the republic? In India, any person, okay, in our India, any person can apply for president place or chief minister or governor place, any place. Okay, so but they are not king or queen. वो राजा या रानी नहीं है कि वो हमारे ऊपर पूरे अपने डिसीजन दे सके. They can take the place of president, लेकिन whatever decision they will take, they have to consider the welfare of people. लोगों की भलाई के लिए ही उनको क्या करना है, डिसीजन लेना है. Okay, these are characteristics of our India. Now I am going to take short summary of this all. Now, what we have learned today? We have learned that Constitution of India is the main document of our country. It consists of many rules and regulations which defines our country, and also our Constituent Assembly create it on 26 January 1950, puts it into action on 26 January 1950. Okay, after that, this for creating this document, they took 3 years. उनको 3 साल लगे ये डॉक्यूमेंट बनाने के लिए, and it has 255 pages. इस कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बुक के अंदर 255 pages है, but it is not possible to read all these pages. ये हमें पॉसिबल नहीं कि हम लोग वो पूरे पेजेस पढ़ सके. Okay, so just by reading one page we will actually get whole summary of this lesson, basic summary, basic principle of this lesson. And उस पेज का नाम क्या है? Preamble. Okay, so topic of our lesson is preamble of the Constitution. आज हमने जो सीखा है वो है preamble of the Constitution. Preamble के बारे में, preamble क्या है? Preamble is page a basic principle of Constitution has been written. Okay, और जो उसके ऊपर लिखा हुआ था that I have read for you. Okay, so what you have to do in the next class, you have to learn this preamble. Okay, see in your textbook on second page there is preamble written. Check your textbook. On second page they have written preamble. Okay, can you see? Okay, there is a preamble written on that page. I will read the preamble to you. Now see, again I am reading this. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political, liberty of thoughts, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution. Again, I read this preamble for you. Okay. Now, next point. Okay. We have learned about our preamble today. So we have seen the characteristics of preamble and whatever the objective preamble is having. So what characteristics we have seen? First, sovereign. Second, secular. Third, socialist. Fourth, democratic. And fifth, republic. These are the characteristics of our India. It defines our country, India. And what is the objective? What are the objectives of preamble? What it shows? Justice, equality, then liberty and fraternity. Yes, these are the objectives of our Constitution. Have you understood this lesson, everyone? Okay, thank you everyone. This is our preamble, which stands for all these things. Okay, next time we will learn the next civics lesson. Okay, till then, bye. Thank you.